Jim Welch here, Taylor Kia, Findlay again. We're doing another edition of our Coach's Corner, this time with Findlay High School softball coach Paige Jensen. She's been the head coach at Findlay High School since 2015. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. So, really want to get a chance to you guys to talk a little bit more about your guys' season now that the spring and the weather is starting to break and you actually get to play softball.
Yeah, no kidding.
That is a good thing as well, right?
Absolutely. Last year definitely was a big hit. Probably one of the strongest teams I ever would have had at Findlay High School was last year's. Our three seniors were super strong. So it was incredibly sad, I'm sure with everybody to lose last year's season, but we're definitely looking forward to this year.
Because COVID started right at the end of the basketball season or right when you guys were starting.
Yeah, it was actually 2 days before our first scrimmage. We got the call that we were just on a 3-week postponement in the hopes everything would kind of mellow out, and then we all know how that turned out. So it was definitely a shock for sure.
So only having 3 seniors means that you must have quite a few girls come back.
Yes, we definitely have a lot of returners. We have a lot of players coming up from JV from last year. We actually technically had 2 spots to fill this year, so it was kind of a blessing in disguise, I suppose. We have 7 seniors leaving this year, so it's the biggest graduating class I've ever had as a coach.
I know being part of the program, the athletics and everything around Findlay High School, your softball team has consistently gotten better every year.
Yes, since I've taken over the program, we've had a winning season every year, something I'm super proud of. We've been sectional champions every year. We went to district finals last year, kind of lost a hard one against Perrysburg. Well, not last year, but in 2019. So progressively getting better and better. I think we finally have the respect of the other schools in the track for sure.
That's good, and obviously the track is dominated by, softball, volleyball programs, the girls basketball programs. Softball being one of the best sports that on the girls' side of the whole thing, that you guys being right up there at the top is really beneficial. Plus your non-conference schedule has got to be pretty tough being a Division I school, right?
Yeah, we're all D1, D2. We have a couple D3 games in there too mixed in, but we don't go easy on our non-conference games. I like to keep it, strong and tight throughout the whole year with competition. So we definitely try to play upper echelon teams.
That's good. We're doing this video obviously in early March, which is unusual for you to be able to actually go outside.
Yeah.
This time of year, it's usually gym time, you're fighting for this, practices at 9 o'clock at night. So that's probably been nice that you've actually been able to get outside the last few days.
Yeah, this week's been amazing for us, so hopefully it holds out. We were going to be inside because we thought it was going to rain all day, but Ohio weather changed and we're going to be outside for practice, so we're happy with that. So it's nice to be able to get out on the field and not have to run the same drills inside and do the monotonous thing, so it's nice to get out there.
Basically, we have varsity and JV at high school this year, and then numbers-wise, it looks like we got good numbers coming up through the program.
Yeah, like I said, we're graduating 7 this year, so the program's going to take a pretty good hit. We do have some good JV talent coming in. The 7th and 8th grade class, or the 7th grade class is really nice coming in. We've got a really good pitcher coming up, so I'm excited for that. We'll have a little bit of a drop next year with pitching, but definitely nothing we can't work with for sure.
That's good. And then just COVID rules and everything, I know they've been slowly lightening up. I've seen in the paper, I guess now we're able to have a prom this year, which is great for the students and the kids. So, but then yet St. John's got bounced from the NCAA tournament, or not the NCAA tournament, the high school basketball tournament because of COVID issues. So obviously there's still some rules that you're going to have to follow spring-wise, correct? Yeah,
as far as I know, as of right now, and they said everything's subject to change, that the players are okay not to wear masks on the field if they choose not to. Coaches and umpires have to wear, just coaches have to wear masks as soon as we get off the bus and get back on type of thing. And players, when they're in the dugout, not on the playing field, are supposed to wear them. There won't be any handshakes after games or anything like that, just the hey, good game kind of thing. And we're keeping our own game balls. So kind of something we had all summer with travel ball. So the girls are kind of already used to that routine. And then if the girls hit home runs, we're not allowed to congratulate them at home plate this year. So
well,
at least they get to play.
Yeah, they can still probably celebrate in the dugout once they get there, right?
For sure.
Which really doesn't make sense why you can do it there, but you can't do it
there. I know. I just take what we can get and just glad we get to play.
Being outside, I would assume it allows you to at least have some fans, whereas some sports haven't had any up to this point.
Yes, they're asking, families that live in the same household sit together and everyone else 6 foot space themselves apart.
Well, that's a good thing. So that way the kids are actually able to have somebody out there supporting them.
Absolutely.
Player-wise, you guys have some outstanding athletes that are going to be graduating. You said you have 7 seniors this year. You have some really outstanding ones that are being looked at track-wise?
Absolutely. Leah Ibarra, she's a 4-year returning starter for us. She's actually committed to play in Akron next year. So she'll be taking the helm at shortstop for us. Sierra Kozar will take the majority of the pitching, and Jessica Betts she'll also see a lot of the pitching in the circle. 2 great players, great all-around kids. Paige Jensen's behind the plate. She's a 4-year varsity starter for us as well. I think, those 4 for sure definitely have the potential to get track honors and district honors for sure.
They're all seniors?
Yes.
When's the last time you actually had 2 pitchers that you can go to on your team?
Well, thankfully I've had that the past 4 years because I had Renee McDonald and Callie Kramer. So it's ironic, as good as pitchers as Sierra and Jess are, they've never actually seen any varsity time in the circle because they've been behind Renee and Callie. And slightly nerve-wracking at the same time to have senior starters, but have not been in the circle. So it'll be interesting for sure.
So do you have a full schedule right now?
Yes, 27 games, 4 scrimmages. So first scrimmage is next Saturday, so hopefully we get it in.
That's good. It looks like the weather's supposed to hold up.
Yeah.
Stay somewhat there. So, and the long and short of it is you get a chance to talk to them and video here and get it out. I mean, what is it that the community can do to help you guys in your program this year make it that way? Best chance for everybody to get all the games in, let the kids play and everything. How can we at Kia help you guys?
Just the support in general. I mean, just to know that these kids get to have a season this year, and just having this to have, the forum to put it out there that hey, softball is kind of a sport, and we're kind of a big deal here in Findlay. At least I like to think we are. So, I mean, it's just nice to have the support of the community for sure.
That's good. All right, there you go, fans. Another one of our coaches' additions, this time with Paige Jensen. You guys get a chance to get out to Findlay High School this spring and see the girls play softball.